We'll see in a second.
I read it word for word.
Oh no.
That's a good one. People will love it. If they don't, who cares?
Then they're on the bad list.
Right. You know what I want to do? Let me do a two screen, a two chart. There we go. Look at this. I just thought of something.
Oh, Brian,
Oh,
welcome to Santa Mania. It's the last one of the season.
ho,
Thank
ho,
you.
ho.
Excited to be here.
We'll get
There's no fun
is
intro.
Brian on video? Brian, are you on video or not?
No, he's not.
I am, but do you want to see me?
We'll do an introduction here in a minute. Let
All
me
right.
uh
Everyone's got to be.
let me this damn chart. Let me fix all my goodies here. My
Okay.
goodies, my
Art on YouTube.
goodies.
You are all good.
Let me get my charts on this screen set up.
Okay.
Yay! And we're getting a little
Hi, Ellen,
volatility.
William, Heather. Who else do we have?
Oh,
What other
Heather's
friends?
here. Heather H.
Yes, Heather Hill's here.
You can't say
She's always
last
killing.
name. I
I
mean, it doesn't
can't.
matter. Well, we
Well,
try not to for people's privacy. I mean, at least like emails. I don't
I
know if
mean,
it
it's on
matters.
everyone. So
I mean, I don't. Let me get the chat. Where's the Heather? We have Graham, Frank, Tom,
Nikki,
Jason.
you guys know we have favorites. We're not supposed to have favorites. It's just
Hey,
if we see you a
can't say
lot.
that.
If we
K
see you
Web
a lot,
said a
we know
new
your name.
low. Am I buying Palantir? No. Man, you know that the 50-cent VIX trade, I didn't think it was going to move up. It's already up 36%. I wish I would have put 5 million in. Basically be my whole
5 million?
account. But the VIX is popping here. That VIX trader from the note the other day was pretty spot on so far. Apparently, there's something not nice. It is very naughty, and it's the bird flu. No Mara. We will not trade Mara. We're gonna have a banned stock list, and it's every crypto related stock. Mara and Riot are banned. But
I made you one a few months ago. I should make you another one. Happened to my camera.
so to add, I know everyone's talking about PAL, which doesn't matter. But uh Newsom has declared a state of emergency in California. So this is what's causing the market too, I think. 61 human cases of the Birdman flu.
I feel like that was in my part of the world.
Yeah, so that's going to cause some harm to the financial markets. But have no worries. Are y'all ready to go?
You are all good to go whenever you're ready. New
All right.
scum is a moron. See, that's why we like Heather. She says the things we're not supposed to say.
All right. So we have Pal, and then is the no, it's still going on, the press conference. So markets are down, everyone's panicking. So what are we gonna do?
Bye, bye, bye. No, sell. I was
Probably
on page.
buy. Yeah, probably look for longs to buy. And buy puts. Oh, what's a put option? What's a put option, you might be asking? I don't know. But what we have on the game plan is, I know, what's the one stock everyone wants to talk about? They have
Everyone
earnings
says
tomorrow, but we might as well do it today.
it's not GameStop.
No, not
MU,
really
Nike.
GameStop, sadly.
It's
Come on, think about it. What's the one stock?
Nike.
Yeah, Nike. So I told Brian,
You could have made a just do it pun and you didn't.
oh, I could have done it, just do it. Well, you have Micron after the bell today, too. Oh, I have Nike on the screen. Well, that kind of that kind of gave it away, didn't it?
We're like the worst teachers ever.
Yeah, that kind of gave it away. I totally didn't get that. But before we get started with Nike, everyone say hi to Brian. Let's see if he could get on the Zoom here.
Hi, Brian. This is everybody.
Can we get
Hello, everybody.
Brian, where are
I,
you located at in Florida?
I am in Port Orange, just south of Daytona Beach.
So Brian, and what did you do before, Brian? You were a market maker?
I was a market maker. I was a retail broker for a long time. I was an institutional broker for a long time, investment banker, and worked on a trade desk for a while before I ran one.
I wonder if, I feel like if Brian meets Jack, maybe they'll know each other. Where were you a market maker for?
Several companies, my own firm, Fifth Street Capital, and then another firm that I tried to start with a partner, and he took off with a bunch of the money. So,
Well, say hi to Brian, everyone. You'll probably see him on some of the webinars, training, the option pit he's been posting. Brian, let's get you. What is your view on the markets here, real quick?
I'm watching this VIX, see what it's going to do. It's obviously got something that's working on getting into the mix. So what's that going to be? We don't know. Will the market climb the wall of worry? That's the big question. So I'm just watching the VIX here, seeing if it wants to get out and get through the resistance. Right now, it just wants to close the gap. So let's see if it doesn't.
A VIX 20. If we get a VIX 20, I'll start getting frisky.
Yeah, it'll close that gap at I think 2041 is the top.
So if you are, by the way, if you're an option seller, like if you like doing credit spreads and stuff, you get a VIX over 20, you could actually get some juice in the options. So be on the lookout for that. Might be spreading it out a little bit if we get a VIX over 20. If not, well, we'll keep with the cheapies. But we do have Nike. It's tomorrow, right? It's not today. Nike's tomorrow after the bell. Micron's today. Oh yeah, it's all Micron. But while we have you here, while the Fed is still going on, we did have some Nike bulls, gang. So not all doomsday and worry here. Marg mentioned UVXY. I was looking at VXX and UVXY the other day. The options though are so bad in them now that they're pretty illiquid, so they're kind of crappy, unfortunately. So we're kind of stuck trading the VIX. And also too, that's what the one VIX trader did, was the spot VIX. So it is a little bit better than better liquidity. They're penny wide options. But what do y'all think of Nike? Let's get a little rundown on Nike and take a look at, because we actually had some call buying in Nike yesterday too. We had where is it? The next week 79 calls. So let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Nike here on the platforms. Nike, everyone loves a good Nike. So the 5-minute, obviously bearish because everything is. But what do we have in Nike? Do a little interactive Nike here. Well, I don't know why my view is so weird. There we go. What do we have in Nike? I got the chat up. We have a big gap, right? We got a pretty big gap in Nike. So, I love these gaps, especially on earnings. Where's my little pointer? So we have a gap. About 80% of gaps do get filled. Obviously, we can trade lower, or we trade maybe to 90. That would be the freaky deaky spot. But let's go ahead and look at the measured implied move. We'll get Nike out the way while we wait for Powell to stop talking. Tesla closed Tesla this morning. So if you held any calls for Tesla, you could always probably get a bounce. You got till next week, but anytime an option goes up about 25, 30% in the short term, we always trim and trail. But let's go ahead and look at the implied move for Nike, shall we? So the market makers are expecting Nike on the high end, about 84.5, low end, about 71.69. If we look at the money straddle, that's how you get the measured implied move. That would be with the stock at 78. You add 340, the price of the calls, plus the price of the puts. That is about 320. That will give us what? About 660. So pretty much aligns perfectly where they think Nike can trade by the end of the week. So yesterday we took a little flyer, and basically I'll do a one lot to remind myself to trade it. We did have a Nike buyer of the next week. That would be the December 27th, 79 strike calls. Now we just got to find out today if they're still holding them, because I am a little worried, because you see how volume is similar to open interest here on Nike. So we do need to do a little double check, make sure they didn't close out the order so soon, right? So let's go ahead and do a little check. They closed out. There's two ways we can do it. One, we can be a nerd and go through all the time and sales, which might take a while, but we might be able to get there. Or two, I can check open interest tomorrow, but then you got to wait a day because, you know, open interest, it won't, we can't see that till the next day. So let me do a little double check here in Nike in time and sales. If not, I could just probably pull up volume and look really quick. We just want to make sure they didn't close out their calls and they got a little scared because of the FOMC event today. Nike, December 27th. That's the 79 strike call. I wonder if we could search. Usually search in quantity. Well, if they did close them, they did in small lots. But let's just go ahead and look really quick here. If not, we might have to wait till Nike for tomorrow. So if they close out the options, open interest will be probably around under 1,000. So 2,000 minus the 2,000. I believe 1,600 were bought yesterday. Let's just go ahead and look at a blank chart. Maybe. So that was, oh God, they might have closed them here. So it looks like at 1:15 p.m., 1,600 went off, and that's what they did yesterday. They traded 1,600 of them. So I think they might have closed Nike calls already at 1:15 a.m. Let me go ahead, check though in time and sales. So if you're wondering, Lance, do you need to do all this? No, I do it all for you. So you don't have to. So that would be here in Nike. You actually some, these are one lot. Do 13, 15. I need to pause these so I can see. All right, here we go. 13, 15. What did you do in my Nike, dearest? If they spread them out, I will go crazy. They were mid-market. Oh, they did spread them out. Oh, Lord. Oh, Nike may be a party pooper because they turned it into a spread. Oh, why would they do that? Why would they ruin a good earnings with a spread? So it looks like they might have spread the trade. See how it's white here? Ugh. Gang, Nike may be a bust. We might have to wait till tomorrow. I wanted to get some dice rolling action for y'all too. But we can't fight the traders. Santa Mania is not happy. You know, I hate when traders do spreads ahead of earnings. because they don't have the guts to hold the big position. All right, well, we'll check open interest tomorrow, but Nike so far might be a party pooper. Wow, wow, wow. They might have did a stupid spread. Wow, wow, wow. I could confirm tomorrow. All right, let's move on from Nike. No more obsessed with that piggy. Boring. Spreads. Let's go ahead and look at some flow, shall we? Oh, QBT, 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 QBT. Micron. Ooh, some Micron puts ahead of earnings. What do y'all think of Micron for earnings? Can we do a little chat? A little poll, I mean?
A little poll. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, we got some doomsday bets in Micron. Man, what is going on today? Doomsday?
Right. What was your question again? Sorry.
Micron, bullish or bearish into earnings?
Okay.
Obviously, we'll take the opposite side of what the poll says. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Well,
opposite
maybe.
of what I say. Come on.
Maybe.
Give me 1 second to try and find that. All right, there you go.
VIX calls are up 41% now. So everyone who did the VIX call spread from the freebie the other day, congrats. Not bad, 41% in a couple days. On a good hedge. I got that good hedge. Next will be a rap song. All right, let's see what the poll results are, shall we? Oh, look, I'm live on YouTube too. Wow.
Do you want to wait like 40 seconds? Because it's 50-50.
Yeah, we can wait.
Okay. I need everyone to like fill this out because it's getting pretty 50-50 right now. Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
You guys are really interesting on this. Okay. I think we're getting conclusive enough where oh God, no. Well, I'm going to stop it.
All right, what does it say?
All right. That is what we got. It's pretty close.
Oh, it's literally like.
Yeah, I like just barely stopped it when it stopped being like 50-49.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's no help. That is
You guys
no
are
help.
like, okay, how about this? Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, Brian, what do you
Brian
think? We'll see if you are inverse Diana or not.
You're supposed to be, really.
Yeah, I mean, the way they've done this with semi earnings recently has just been kind of abysmal. So I'd be on the bear side.
Oh, we got a bear. We got a bear. All right, what's the flow today? The 107 puts. Micron does trade a ton of stock and options, so it's kind of hard in terms of order flow. Yesterday there was all bull, 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 but what did we have yesterday? Marvel took a big drop. It retraced the whole big Avgo. NVIDIA. Wow, look at NVIDIA here intraday. NVIDIA rolling over.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm leaning a little bearish, actually. I feel like everyone bought chips the past couple days, and now they need to get their booty hurt. But what do we see today? The 107 puts. It's not really that big. We did see yesterday a bunch of bulls trying to bottom fish in the 125 calls. These people are just nuts. Was anything big yesterday, though? The Feb, wow, it's a million. That's a million. The Feb 115s. Oh, wow, that's a big bet. Let's see if I can find it here. That, I will admit, that's a pretty big bet. Let me do a little research here on my other screen for Micron, just to confirm this. So Micron, that was the Feb 2025 1 15 calls. And the stock was what yesterday? About 109-ish, probably. Micron trades so many options. It takes so hard to filter through all these. They paid $860 for 1.01 million above the ask. What else did we see? These expired. 84 calls. Those are super deep in the money. That was what, December 13th? When was December 13th? Last Friday? Wow, that guy was spot on.
Yep, last Friday.
Those 84 calls. Wow. Huh. And then we had a lot of, it's been mixed. Yeah. I don't really love this here in Micron. You got a gap fill to the downside. What was, and then you got to move to about 124, maybe 130 print. Let me see how expensive the options are. $12. So over, wow. It's over a 10% move for Micron. Santa's being a party pooper today, and I'm not trading these. Too expensive. And the reason why I say Micron, it's hard to trade from flow. So it's traded 32 million shares today. It's traded 500,000 options. To give you an example, if you were to buy 1,000 lot, let's just say of the 110s, to give you an example how much that would cost. I'm not going to do it, obviously. If I was crazy, I would. But you know, that would cost you about 50 G's. So 100 G's or not, I mean, that's not a lot of it's just not a lot of size, really. I mean, look at January options. It's traded so many, tens of thousands. So unless we see something towards the close in Micron, we'll probably pass on it, unfortunately. Ugh. I am a party pooper, I will admit. But if you had a gun to my head right now, I still wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably say buy because stocks only go up. Oh, Snapchat calls. This might be something we might have gotten on Santa's nice list. Snap next to week 12s. How do you say no to these? I can't. Snap next week 12s. Only 52 grand. They're 28 cents. Oh, I'm buying these. If I could get filled at 28, I'm going to buy them. If I could buy the 11 and a halves at 40, I will buy them. 45.
You're going to buy them regardless.
All right. I did the 11 and a halves because so far I've not gotten filled at the 12s. I should buy the 12s at 29 and just say screw it. I'll try to pay 29 for them. Screw it.
Is this your add scenario? Just
if
to get
Snapchat goes down, what do? Add. If it goes up, what do? Just say yay. And Snapchat, so Snap, I mentioned this in the option pit today. I think Snap and Facebook caught a bid today because of the TikToks. The TikTok ban.
Oh, is that going on? Yeah.
Yeah, that's been rumored to be happening here. How much did they pay? Just curious for Snap. I can't even get filled at 29. They paid 30.
Yeah,
they paid 30. Oh.
No. Do you set a trail and forget about it?
I usually, this is what I do. So I got filled on the 11 and a half. Really any line. You could buy the 11s at 70. Really just any exposure. It doesn't really matter what line. They're such cheap options. But let's say I want to sell these at 30%. 30 times 40 is 12. Let's just say I'll sell half at 30%. So that would be, let's just say 15 cents. All right, I got filled at 29. All right, well, that does make it easy. All right, so I got filled 29, 30. Let's just say 30. I'll sell some at 30%. So that will be what? 30 plus, or 30 at 30% would be 39. So that's what I like to do. For these, let's just say 15 cents to make it easy math. I'll sell half at 60. So what I'll do is I'll put like a profit target out. Usually I'll put a good till cancel because I doubt these are going to go up 30% intraday. You know what I mean? And then what I'll also do is usually put little alerts on my charts. So you could do where the stock is, or what you could do is create a watch list with the options. To give you an example, if you just copy the option, create a watch list, and then Control V, it will give you the option. Here, I'll just do a new watch list for you. And then hit Control V, and then I can have the options on a watch list. So if you right click, copy the option, open up a watch list, hit Control V. So it will be the ticker, the year, so 24, 12, the month, 27th, the date, C for call, and then whatever strike you have. And then what I'll do is go ahead, create an alert. So like right now it's at 43, the 11 and a half. So if they go up to 60, I'll put an alert. These are now at 27. I'll go ahead and put an alert. If they go up to 39, I'll create an alert. So now I don't have to watch it, so to speak. Or if you want to do, if they go down, let's say 50%, I got an alert. If they go down a lot, you have an alert. So then you don't have to baby it, so to speak. You know what I mean? So you can do it that way too, is by creating a watch list. Me, I watch everything because that's what I do. But you don't have to if you don't want. What is the why did Snapchat have the was there Snapchat TikTok news? It had to be it. I don't see it yet, but I have to imagine.
Supreme Court's hearing it in January, I think. That's the only thing that's coming up. Doesn't Snapchat have like an investor day or something soon?
I don't think so. I thought there was a hit piece on it because if you look at Snap intraday, you see how there was this big hit piece or the stock dropped a lot here intraday. I figured there was a hit piece on it this morning.
Looks like there's something for like influencers, but that's definitely not it. Seeking Alpha saying that you're supposed to
No,
buy it because they think
no,
TikTok
no, 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 don't.
banned. Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seeking Alpha, you could be a donkey and right on there. It's
I
it's like
love
a
how
retail thing.
one webinar today, someone was saying how great it is, a certain expert, and then you're just like, no, it's a piece of crap.
No, anyone can write. Anyone can make an
Uh,
account and write for it. Usually what they'll do is people who try to get penny stocks and pump them, they'll write on Seeking Alpha to try to promote their position. Or used to be. I haven't been on it in years, but I don't want to either. VIX calls are up 44%. Well, buy VIX and do nothing. That's working good. All right, let's see what else we can bottom fish in. MSTR. I would rather eat dirt outside than trade this stock. That is 10,000% true. MSTR, is anyone still in that stock or did everyone get liquidated or everyone get stopped out of that one because the fooling everyone out. I just made a video on it saying the downside and here it goes, just broke support. So that'll be on YouTube soon. But yeah, this little MSTR is how do you say? Garbage. Did I sell out Oracle? No, I saw some Oracle calls. Ah, hold on. Oracle, if you're in calls and didn't take profits, you kind of got pooped here with the Fed. Wow, wow, wow. Look at Tesla come down. I wonder if Tesla gets under 420 today, 420 by end of the week. My put fly would have been looking good if it did. All right, what else do we have? Where's the chat? Some Newmont puts. No, thank you. Gold has been straight down. Gold's been down, and so has energy stocks, which I actually like energy stocks, but there's no flow in them, so I'm not buying them. If there's no flow, there's no time to buy for Christmas. Where's the chat? I don't see the chat on Zoom. There's the chat.
Was it? There you go.
There we go. So when the VIX is high, it's time to buy? No. Time to buy the VIX was, I think they posted on a Telegram, didn't they?
What did us? Are
Yeah,
we?
didn't we post MSTR on my Telegram?
Yeah, I believe so. As like a freebie.
Or no, not MSTR, VIX, the VIX trader. Didn't they post it the other day? I just made a video on it on
Yeah, you
YouTube.
did. Yep.
Yeah. That was December 17th. They did it. So make sure you, if you're not on the YouTube, turn on
Oh,
notifications too. So I just copied the same trade the VIX trader did. The 30-60 call spread.
I'm gonna snag your Telegram link for anybody who needs it.
Yeah. That's the
In case you guys want
the
some
VIX
free
trade.
trades, that's where he likes to hang out.
Yeah, if you're not in it, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought quantum computing stocks were overdone and they still squeeze, so what do I know? You know?
Aren't you supposed to know everything, Santa?
I only know if you're naughty or nice. Square 87 puts. I mean, it's already down. I personally wouldn't buy them, but you do what you want. VIX is up 25%. Oh my, oh my. You know, I realize on Robinhood you can't do VIX. You can only do the leverage instruments. So that's kind of crappy. If you're on Robinhood, you can't do the I guess you can't do SPX either on there, I would assume. The S&P is down 2% and the VIX is only up 25%. It's actually not that good. I was going to buy SQQ calls too, but they didn't. Well, I guess I should have. Well, they're up 100%. I guess I should have too. What else do we have? The ticks, a negative 1500 tick. That's probably the worst tick you'll see all year. The trend is still 0.6, so it should rally. So markets should still sell off technically. Home Depot, no. I think all those pre-Fed trades are already done. Who is this person? An Amazon, maybe? I think all those pre-Fed trades are already done. Can we send out a thing for Shadow Trader? I forgot to send to exit ahead of the Fed.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna add
just
to the
put,
offer.
if you didn't close Oracle, I'll just write it here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get that out in like 40 seconds. Also, if anybody wants to be a part of Shadow Trader, since you've seen us post so many times on it, let me know and I'll get you guys information about it. That's my sales pitch for you.
Dun, 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 dun. Where's my Snappy? I changed my whole layout here.
Hey, Jeremy wants to know what Shadow Trader is.
Basically order flow and the biggest option orders of the day. So it is high risk, high reward earnings, weeklies, and very, very fun. Very, very fun. Speaking of, should I even look at Amex? Oh my God.
Did you finish your dollar amount on Shadow Trader so I can send it out? Oh, thank you.
I don't want to look American Express, but I'm gonna do it. Did anyone
You-
hold American Express puts? I was up $4,000 and closed them. They're now $7.50. Oh my goodness. Never close. Never close positions. I got out at 260 and 280. They're now 750.
How do you feel?
Like a donkey.
Mm. Okay, I believe in you.
Hold on, I got an Amazon guy at the gate, I think.
Brian, how do you feel about that trade?
The
You
donkey of the
know,
year.
I think we all get taken out of positions we'd rather have stayed in. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other, right? What do you do when you feel like a donkey? You jump, you hee haw, and you get in your next trade.
You yeehaw. What's
Hee haw, hee haw.
I think you just fit right in,
yeehaw?
guys.
Like, why? I knew that you had the Fed. I didn't think we were going to get this much of a sell-off. Holy crap. Wow. Why didn't I hold Amax puts? I mean, in reality, with the stock at 303, I probably would be pooping in my pants. Like, oh man. Wow. Well, it's good to have VIX calls. VIX is now at 56%. And those are February calls, by the way. Those aren't uh those aren't even weeklies. Or I should say Decembers or anything. Wow. Snap moving lower with the market. Should we back up the truck? What do y'all think? You know I'm going to. So Snap, it's time to reload on the next, we'll say a next negative 1,300 tick. If you are like Lance, what are you doing? Why are you reloading calls? I'll show you here in a second. So Snap, I'm going to rebuy these calls. We'll add another hundo at a quarter for the 11.5s, and then we'll add these at, let's try 25. Another hundo. So if we get a flush lower, I would like to add to them. Wow, Amax. I was
Look,
happy too. I was up like I was up like $4,000. I'm not trashing spreads. I love spreads. Look, I
uh,
love spreads. I'm up 62%. I love spreads. I love them. They're my favorite.
do you guys want him to talk about how he does spreads?
Probably not.
I think you should.
All right, we'll do a
Um,
spread.
it looks like, oh, I have the shadow trade order form real quick for you guys too. But it looks like Michael got out of SPY 604 puts at 230 at 155, and they're now 1250.
All right, give me 1 second. I think this might be the tractor guy. I gotta give him a call real quick.
All right. I'm gonna go and pull up the shadow trade order form for you guys real quick, just so you can see if you guys want to be a part of that. Since every single call we've done the past 2 weeks, he's done like 4 shadow trades. In case anybody's kind of curious about that, that is our little shadow trade, and it looks like, oh hey guys, Jono gave you a deal. He wasn't supposed to, but we have a 72% discount on Shadow Trader right now. So if you guys want to get in for under $5,000, you can totally take advantage of the discount until Nate finds out. All right, well, while he's doing that, Brian, what are some of your favorite stocks right now? What are you looking at?
It's interesting you asked that. I was just trying to figure out what are my favorite stocks anymore. I'm I was interested in getting into some of the or getting deeper into some of the quantum computing stocks. It looks like the whole time that we've been talking this last week, the market has been wanting to do this little sell-off thing that it's doing now. And so I want to see if this has anything any more legs to it. And then we'll get up and choose some new favorites. But like the things I'm looking at are going to be the usual suspects, you know. Everything everybody trades. I don't have any particular favorites. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's totally fine. I know some people are just like diehards for like one certain thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get one every now and then, and I'll just get completely sprung on. But every now and then, that's the case. Most times, no. I just kind of go with what's out there, what works, what's working now.
Let me see real quick. Logan, if you have the options pit, but you're not finding it, shoot me your email and I'll double check to make sure you're actually in the system. I tried searching your first and last name and nothing came up. Um, Let me see what some questions we are. Let's see. All these are for Lance. So when he comes back, I'll ask him. Okay, Logan, I will double check that for you. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, there it is. I don't know, my search wasn't working.
Whew.
All right. Logan, wait, do you have it or did it just not pop up? Let me see what we got. Logan, it looks like you don't actually have options pit added to your services. I'm going to have our team reach out to you just to kind of see what's up with that, if maybe something didn't get added in or any of that stuff. But I'm going to just reach out to them and have somebody contact you probably sometime today or tomorrow, if that works for you.
Yeah.
Brian, how do you feel about Nivea right now?
Nvidia?
Yeah.
I've been long Nvidia for a long time, and I've tried to short it
All right,
this
sorry. I'm
summer.
trying to get a tractor
Sorry.
guy here because I blew my tractor's engine. So I've been trying to get that. All right. Oh, I had volume on mute. What did I miss? Santa
Going
Mania's got tractor calls, people at the gate,
Santa's busy.
lottos on Snapchats.
Um, Mostly talking about Nivea and Brian's favorite stocks. Let's see. Anyone shorting Tesla? Anyone shorting Tesla? How do you feel about Nivea and Tesla plays? Are we staying with Snap calls and perfect Tesla
Oh yeah, I
trade?
added to Snap. I added to Snap.
You
Let me
added.
see what my fill was. So Snap, I got filled at 25 and am I really this dumb? I am. So I accidentally added to the 12s. I meant to add to these too, but I didn't. Crap. Now I got 300 of the 12s. I meant to do 200, 200. Well, can't be a genius on all of them. But yeah, I added to Snap at a quarter. I meant to add to the 11 and a halves, but I guess it did two orders. Yeah, I actually did it at 25. Whoops. Well, you know what we'll do? I bought the 11 and a halves at 45. If they get down to like 35, I'll add. See, and if you're wondering, why are you adding? Everything's crashing. It's Snapchat. It is my favorite. When there's order flow on Snapchat, it is usually some kind of catalyst. They just don't buy Snap calls for no reason. Put it that way. I am debating if I want to close some VIX. VIX is up 45%. Well, wow. I am debating if I want to close some VIX call spreads here. They're up 68%. My intention was to hold forever. So I'm just going to hold them. It's good to have insurance. You want insurance when you need it or when you don't need it. You know. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm still in VOD. How much are those calls? 40? It's not enough. They need to go down to like 30 before I back up the truck. Something crazy. It is an ADR, so you can never trust ADRs, but I like the $8 million order. Boeing puts, no thank you. I would rather not trade Boeing here. I wonder if Micron pops. How much is the Q's down? 3.5%. Q's down 3.5%. Russell should be down 4. Wow, 5%. Wow. Small caps just getting crushed lately. Did they fill the whole Trump gap? Yeah, they did. Small caps have filled the Trump gap. Equal weight S&P filled the Trump gap too. So the whole Trump rally is gone.
Look at IWM.
Yeah, the whole Trump rally is gone. So all the I'm very tempted to close VIX calls, but have till February, so gonna be a good choir boy today. Gonna be very good. Did any of the vaccine stocks catch a bid? No, they went straight down on the bird flu. Wow. NVIDIA, nice pop at support here. Wow. I'm so salty I didn't hold American Express puts. I was gonna add at 150. I think I added at 170. So now they're up 10x. 10x in 3 days. Well, I could have turned 4 grand to 40 grand on Amax. It's not even a crazy stock. It's pretty boring too. The spot Dow's down 1,000. Oh my God, Bitcoin's down 6,000. Yeah, spot Dow is. Where's the trend now? Trend rallied. That's good. The tick should be popping. Look, and a positive 1,000 tick. Wow. From a negative 1,700 to a positive 1,000 tick. Hence why you have a VIX up $7. That makes sense. Oh, I'm up 2% on snap calls. Oh my, how things have changed. So if you're wondering, Lance, why are you add? I wish I would have added these. If you add, you can never lose. You know when you lose? When it goes to 0 at expiration. It's a horrible. Brian, if you're seeing this for the first time and like, what idiot is doing this? It's mostly how I trade the weeklies. Yeah.
That's
Mostly
awesome.
how I trade weeklies.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I
don't
can be down with
them. Yeah. I don't do any rolls. I don't do any kind of calendars. I just wait for the news and then sell it on the pop.
Rolling is for other people anyway.
Rolling's for good if you want to keep a track record and never have a loser. That's what people usually do, is they roll the options. Because then they say, well, look, it's not a loser. I rolled it.
Yeah, I've
And
been
then,
going
like, a
all
year
year. Look at
later-
the same trade.
Right, it's the same trade. Exactly. There used to be someone who used to do that, and then he got, we'll say, in trouble. All right, let's see here. No, not in VOD. Since that one's a long time away, I probably won't add to that until it gets down like 20, 30%. But yeah, the long-term stuff I don't add to. It's only the short-term, the sensitive options. Yeah, that's it. I only do the sensitive options I add. Oh, now they're 30 cents. Now they're 30. Should we take some off the table at 20%? I think we should. So we're going to look to sell some at 30 here. All right, I sold some at 30. From the ad at 25, so that's 20%. And we'll look to hold the rest to see if we get our profit targets. Snap, trying to bounce here. Trying to form a 5-minute long. As long as we get positive ticks, we should get a bounce here in the equity market. You know, if I was a real freaky deek, I'd be buying Tesla weeklies here. What do y'all think? If I wanted to get real freaky, I think they're still too juiced up. Yeah, I think they are. If I wanted to be crazy, I would probably buy Tesla weeklies. But I don't. I'm a party pooper. Wolf calls. Oh, the wolf.
You
The
love
wolf.
what?
Uh-oh, the wolf is here. Let's look at these in wolf. I like this one, even though it's a
I got
crypto
so
thing.
excited.
The wolf has done well, down 15%. If these are under 50 cents, I might buy them. 80 cents? Jesus. That's a $7 stock. What the hell's wrong with these people? All right, probably not going to buy the wolf. I'd rather do common, to be honest. What about Rivian? Rivian 16s. Rivian got a downgrade today. The 16s are $3 out the money. They must get earnings, right? Rivian, do you get earnings soon, my dear? You have to. These have to get earnings. No? All right, well, screw Rivian. If they got earnings, I'd buy them, but they don't. Rivian got downgraded, and obviously the market's down. They're 49 cents. I don't like any normal auto. Like Stellantis, they got a new CEO. Honda and Nissan merged or are merging. If you look at Nissan chart, they were going to go bankrupt if they didn't merge. So they have to. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on the EV names. Gap stores. Eh. No. No thanks. No Gap. Did have some calls in it this morning though. Yeah, Greg, I think we're gonna do TSLL. Yep, I have my product replacement, my product placement at its finest. I love Coca-Cola.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that on the video you
Bug.
sent me. Whoa. All right.
I saw Kane had a train in Pepsi that he pulled a donkey and got out too early, like I did in Amex. But it happens to everyone. So don't feel bad, Kane. I saw him write it on Telegram. He's like, I closed out Pepsi too early. Well, let him know that I sold American Express too early instead of a 10x return.
I will. I'm gonna do it right now. In fact, I'll get a billboard. Like just right into the office.
Lance made $4,000, but he should have made $40,000 if he held through the dead lows.
Hey, that almost covers the amount that I made you lose.
Yeah. See? Snap vol's coming in these options. Look at this. Holy crap. What happened in Snap volatility? The stock is flat on the day. And look at the out the money options up so much. Why? There's got to be some catalyst in Snapchat in the next week. Why is vol so high? I mean, it was $12 earlier today, but look at the out the money options. The puts are even up. Something's volatility in Snap just went crazy today. You don't see that every day. General Motors. That's another E. Well, I don't know if they're EV4. General Motors. Speaking of December 52s. Oh Lord, I can't buy these. What are they going to announce? Something with cars tonight? Rivian, now GM.
So coming from the same state, I know they're planning on closing a bunch of places, but I don't know what. I that got leaked a few days ago, but Lord knows.
Mm. Eh. Eh.
Is it 50-50? Do you want me to do a poll? You're thinking about it.
No, I'm not going to trade GM. They're $2 out the money. I mean, I don't know. I just don't have a big
How do you
excitement
feel about the auto
from the
industry right now?
autos. Yeah, I'm not really too. I'm not too. What's the word? I don't know. I just don't like the autos really.
It's a horrible business
They
to be
just
in
don't
right now.
fancy me. What's that?
It's a horrible business to be in right now.
It
Mhm.
really is. High rates, expensive vehicles. If you look at Ford, I mean Ford's rock bottom, but GM caught a bid this year because Biden and GM CEO Mary, forgot her last name, or tight. But GM's just done financial engineering horribly too. That's why the stock's up. But I think GM's, I don't want to say the next Stellantis, but they're bad.
No, I mean all of the Detroit automakers are going that direction. Like
Yeah.
everyone in Michigan knows it. It's not.
Tesla's just crushing that market with the direct to consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those. I mean, obviously that doesn't matter when it comes to an option that expires in 2 days, but I can't do it. But then again, remember Uber, which y'all got right. Oh yeah. Speaking of donkeys, I sold Uber calls. Y'all want to laugh? I sold Uber calls at 85 cents this morning. Okay. Uber calls at 85 cents. From yesterday when they kept buying Uber calls, they traded up to 222 today. I bought them at like 55 cents yesterday. So don't think it's crazy. I mean, look at Uber. It had one, two, three, five bullish orders yesterday, and then today it was up like 3%. So just because it's out the money, oh Lord, more Rivian. Oh Lord. I can't buy Rivian. I'm sorry. I am if it's up 20% tomorrow, you can all laugh at my face and say, ha, look at that loser. Should have bought Rivian. Lam Research puts ahead of Micron today. It's a little something something. And Lam, how much are they? Under $1. So this is a bear play on Micron. They're 73.5 puts are 41 by 117. Oh, it's because there's 30 seconds left. You could do the 75 puts if you really want to. But yeah, they widen those just a little bit. Kramer's out there talking about the markets and people are throwing away good and bad, typical index fund behavior. Oh God. So Kramer's panicking already.
Which means don't panic, do the opposite.
VIX is at 51%. Wow.
One of my buddies was Jim Cramer's head trader for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has some interesting stories, as you might imagine.
Oh, I can imagine. I like the if you go find on YouTube the Kramer stories of him calling around shorting stocks pre-market and spreading rumors and lies.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
like
yeah.
they took him off YouTube and stuff, or took him off the internet.
Yeah, back when he was with the street.com. It was his company.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he brought it public and then it became this conflict of interest for him to have a hedge fund and the street.com.
Yeah, I like that. I like his and then he calls out people now who do it, like the short sellers and
Right,
stuff.
right. He's like, if I had to do it, you should do it too.
Right. I thought it was funny. It's like, come on. No one plays fair. You didn't, and now you're telling people to, and
People
yeah.
pretend to want to play fair when they've played fair the whole time and somebody else has messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
It puts a golden aura around them.
Ooh, I think Micron might be out. Micron might be out, or they just might be selling it after hours like this. It should be out. It's trading a lot of stock. Micron down. Are they out? I don't see numbers yet. So Lamb Research should be down too. If they are. What's it really not trading after hours? I'm curious if Micron's out or if they're just selling it because they're selling everything at the close. But what was the implied move? 12 bucks? 13? So 90? 91? It's there already. I don't see numbers though yet. Oh, you got out at 120. Good job. 125, even better job. VIX up 57%. Oh, Jan, that is, yeah, the TikTok ban. Okay. That's what I was assuming. Some kind of TikTok news. Oh, Micron is out. I wonder why I don't see it on my news feed. They beat numbers and the stock's down. Yeah, they probably could have the best numbers ever and it would still be down in this market. Oh, they're guiding lower. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's down significantly. It's 91 and change now.
Oh, their sales missed. All right, yeah, there it is. Didn't JBL pop this morning? Yeah, it did. Ooh, Micron. That's not going to help the Qs. What were the 90 puts? $1.40? Still kind of pricey. And there she goes. Well, I guess all the bears in the chat were right. Wow, that's a big sell-off now. 88 print. Maybe I should have just sucked it up and went with the pricey options. What was that low of the year? 84? Or the previous 84, the low is 878. God, we probably get 84 tomorrow then. Wow, it's going to spell doomsday for the Qs. Yeah, it's going to be ugly for the Qs. NASDAQ on the lows after hours. NASDAQ down to hundo. Are the food and beverage names holding? No. They even got sold off. Micron guiding lower. So that VIX 26 print here already. Wow. Woo! Things turn south quickly, huh? KKR puts hit right before the close. Damn,
That's a
that Lamb
big,
Research. Lamb
it's a
Research
big,
under 73 here. What a sneaky bastard. Ugh.
big red down candle on the S&P.
Yeah, it's gonna
Pretty gnarly.
be, maybe this is the start of something. You got to figure everything else except the Qs are basically, well, the S&P, but The whole Trump win is now gone. Equal weight S&P is actually under the Trump pop. Scary. What do you have on the VIX? Oh my gosh. The VIX, the 30-60 call spread. I wonder if we can like write this, maybe pin it in big bold letters. No one cares about the VIX the other day. No one was saying, what about the VIX? We did a nice little YouTube. I talked about the VIX. I gave VIX trades. The 50-cent trader. Oh, I posted it there on a Telegram. Bird flu, option pit. Oh, I got the tractor guy. Deanna, I'm going to let you close it out if you can. And
Yeah.
Brian made 44%. Let me answer this call here.
Okay.
Hello.
Can I kick you out?
Oh, no worries.
Remove. Remove. Okay, he is gone. It's always hilarious when I do that. Okay, guys. We should be good to go. Let me see what time Lance is going to be live later this week, because I know he's got some really exciting things planned. We're going to be giving away a free trade. I just don't know what day of the week it is. All right, it is going to be 11:15 on Friday. So you guys can hang out with Lance tomorrow at Friday at 11:15. And you guys can get that link on Telegram, everything. But I know he's got an exciting everything planned. New indicator, no new indicator yet. But I have no idea. He may decide to do something. The tractor destruction index. All right, you guys have a great night. I'm going to stay on just for a few minutes. Let me stop streaming on YouTube. Brian, you are totally good to go whenever you'd like to. You don't have to hang out if you don't want to.
Okay.
This is
I'll go ahead
usually
and
the
ring
part
off.